Hey guys, welcome back. Hope the upload hasn't finished yet, but I lowered the limit, so hopefully the buffering has subsided a bit. Hopefully. Anyways, yes. Would you mind, Swert, introducing our guests?
Absolutely. So, first of all, I'm going to introduce the contestants of this name really needs to be changed trivia challenge. Go ahead and introduce yourselves alphabetically. Let's start with the top. If you're looking at the member list, go ahead and start.
Well,
hello.
That's you guys.
Bonk.
I have to go back and check. Hello.
Also, why is
Lowan,
Peri
aka...
muted?
I don't know.
Yes, that's why.
All right, go ahead.
I'm Lowan, aka Bonk, the lovable larrikin of BIONICLE Twitter.
All right.
That's me.
You may know me from such films as Gathered Friends.
Oh, that great film.
Wonderful film. All right, go ahead.
Hi, so I'm Peri, and I animate BIONICLE sometimes.
Very nice.
Yeah.
This is just a standoff. Who's next? Well, I mean, I guess Swert is next, but
Well, I
guess
mean,
should introduce myself. Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm ToaTapio. I do motion comics and stuff like that. BIONICLE fan, you know, all that basic jazz.
Very nice.
And I am TuragaNuva, aka Owen. I did Biological Chronicle. I help run Crosswired Key. Yeah.
Very nice. All right. Obviously, you already know who I am, just because I've been talking all day. But let's go ahead and introduce you to our Lore Master Esquire. Please introduce yourself, host.
Yes, I am Vahkiti, and I've also been here, so.
I wasn't talking to you.
I know, but I hadn't introduced myself yet either, so, like, I am here.
Just, whatever.
Hello there. I am the Lore Master.
It sounds like you got something in your throat there.
Thanks, sorry. Anyway, hi everyone. I'm Eljay, and today I will be your lore master.
Oh boy.
This won't be pretty.
Also, according to chat, the buffering is okay now, so yeah.
Let's start.
Well, his microphone just peaked and he just flew out of the room.
What? Who did what now?
Oh, he's back.
What? Who did what?
Who? Him?
What's going
Me?
on?
Who?
Eljay sounded like he was just crashing to the roof for a second for me. That's all.
No, still here. Still ready to rock and roll. Are all you fellas ready to answer some questions?
Oh, nope. Peri requested, hold on just a second.
Why?
I can only hold on for
Well,
all
I will go ahead. I will go ahead and say exactly how this is going to work for everybody, because nobody was here in the chat to hear this. These are the 4 remaining contestants. Yep, I can hear you.
Yeah, okay.
All right. These are the 4 remaining contestants from a quiz that I started a month ago, courtesy of Eljay as well. We put out a questionnaire of 25 trivia questions, put a point value on them, and these 4 here, along with 7 others, sorry, actually managed to get all 50 points attributed. It's a doozy. But if you think those questions were a little hard, maybe you didn't. I don't know. I guarantee some of these are going to be pretty tough. Just because I know what Eljay has up his sleeve.
Oh, yeah.
I'm ready.
All right, so let's go ahead and do the quiz.
So, just
like
to
I said,
clarify, are we answering as well? Like, am I part of this, or are we just like bystanders?
No, you are not a part of this.
Aw.
You are here because I need a microphone.
Still the prince.
Oh, I see
I'm
how
not
it
answering
is.
either because I know the
I
answers.
see what I'm worth to you. Eh.
Liam, I will give you a cookie later. All right, so answering will be done via direct message to Eljay. You're
Hello.
going to type out the answer, whether it be multiple choice or a written out answer. I'm not sure which one it's going to be. I don't know what the questions will be. So if you have the ability to message Eljay on Discord, please feel free to double check now. Make sure you're in connection.
That would be nice. Yep.
I think we're going to give you... What's a good time limit for answering? 30 seconds, or is that too much?
About 30 seconds.
Okay.
That might be a little bit generous, but we're going to go with 30 seconds.
Just for lag purposes. And I let you take over. I'm going to mute myself and listen and enjoy.
All right, fair enough. So, what we're going to do here is, as far as I'm aware, it's if you get the answer right, you move on. If you don't, we're taking you to the guillotine. So,
I'm almost wondering, should we allow them to have one question grace, or is that too lenient?
That's totally up to you. I'm just here to ask questions.
You know what? One question grace. Let's go ahead and do one question grace. That way it's not totally unfair.
Fair enough, but you got to keep track. Swert, do you want me to use your questions, or do you want me to use mine?
You know what? I let the host have dealer's choice. You've looked over mine. I know what yours are like.
I won't be merciful. I'm breaking out mine.
Oh, wait.
So in my hands here, as you can hear the papers ruffling around, is 100 trivia questions. Now, I used these for Brick Fair, Virginia just last weekend, and they are ranging... There's 25 easy, regular, difficult, and hard. So I'm going to go ahead and throw an easy one at all of you, just to kind of warm you all up. All right? So, for instance, who was the first Turaga to appear in the comics?
Gotta love the copyright strike you're about to get on Beaverhouse.
Whoops. Alright, waiting on one more. One more. Who was the first Turaga to appear in the comics?
I actually believe I know that answer.
I believe I know it as well.
I mean, I own 3 copies of that comic, so...
Why is Peri muted again? There we go.
No, I just lost connection there.
All right.
Okay.
Here,
Did you
hear the question?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
All right. Eljay, it might be not a bad idea to also type the question out in this chat. That way they...
Fair enough.
Yeah, that'd be appreciated. My connection is not the best.
All right. While you're here, who was the first Turaga to appear in the comics?
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Brilliant. Okay, so all the answers are in, and the one who got it wrong was no one. Everyone got it correct. The correct answer is Nuju.
Yeah.
Very nice.
For a second, I thought you said my name.
All right.
Also, I just want to do a random aside. Apparently Murakat didn't look or understand the schedule properly or something. Anyways, he can't be here for the rest of Quest for the Masks once we resume. So I guess we're getting Ganto to replace him as Pohatu. Unless Eljay, you want to be Pohatu.
I would love to. Unfortunately, my schedule is booked for today outside of the Bionicle Day activities I've been scheduled for.
Oof.
All right.
And besides, me, Pohatu, I couldn't do Pohatu justice. Especially not following up Mir, who I have designated the community Pohatu. He's too good at it. All right. So, let's go ahead and move on to difficult questions. And Swert, would you like these to be for prizes, or would you like only the hard ones to be for prizes?
You know, at this point, let's go ahead and give them a bit more of a warm-up with the hard questions. Say 5 more. Do we have time for 5 more?
I'll give them regular questions then, because that was an easy one.
That was a very easy.
All right, and I'm only going to do 2 more warm-up questions, because I'm not as kind and lenient as Swert is. All right. So, next question. What are the 2 Kanohi masks that deal with time? What are the 2 Kanohi masks that deal with time? Alright. All right, one more.
It's funny, we just talked about this today on Gathered Friends.
Oh, fudge!
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, I mean, this is a warm up. This is a warm up.
Boy, gonna get out in the first round here.
All right. Nope. Okay, so the answers are in. The correct answer is the Vahi and the Motrek.
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
yeah.
They both deal in time in different ways. So, Peri, you answered with Vahi and Avoki.
That was not. Yeah, that was a girl.
Now.
But yeah.
In that case, yes, this is just a warm up, so you're all good. No issues here. So we're gonna move on to one more warm up question, and I'm gonna make this one a little bit harder. Name the person this quote belongs to. Joke about my tail all you want. It has served me well in the war against the Skull Spiders. Who said that?
Oh, yeah, I actually remember that one on Lena. I don't remember.
Oh, I forgot. We're gonna be throwing some G2 in there
Oh yeah.
Now, the
because
question is,
you
do
are
we-
very
is it-
diabolical.
Is the okay? Like, I don't want to give away, but like the character in question can be called two different things. Are we going with the actual name, or are we going with the title?
I'll accept both.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
not
the
that
names in
cruel.
G2 are very forgettable.
Oh yes, that is entirely fair. All right, so all of the contestants have answered, and the correct answer is either Vizuna or the Protector of Jungle.
Yeah, I never would have remembered Vizuna, but I did remember the Protector of Jungle.
Exactly. Yeah. So the only one that answered aside from that would be Tapio, who answered with Skull Scorpion, which is not entirely unfair given that the only quote attributed to the Vorox is "Beware my stinger tail."
That's not wrong. Yeah.
So now, yes.
I was gonna say, now the 4 participants, are you able to see like the live stream chat, either of them? Because they really want to participate and be able to answer as well. But there we go.
Rip.
Yeah, the live stream chat really wants to be able to answer as well, but I want to make sure nobody's reading just so they can copy answers. Then again,
Yeah,
we
I
have
don't
enough
have
of
it
a
open.
buffer. I think we should be okay.
I couldn't watch it if I wanted to.
Perry, why you do?
Oh,
No,
Peri's
Peri,
offline.
no, come back!
Put the cookie down!
Or
No!
All right.
All right.
In that case, shall we wait upon Peri's return?
Yeah. Worst case scenario, I suppose we could say found. Oh, Peri is back. At least
No,
with
she's
an icon.
not.
There we
Okay,
go.
Well, now she is, but she's muted.
Give her a second.
Do you?
All right, are we good?
Do you just auto
Yeah.
mute when you lose connection?
Apparently, yeah. Here, you don't have to worry. Like, if I disconnect again, you can keep going because I can just answer on my phone here since you're posting the tech questions in the chat.
Right.
Okay,
Alright.
that's fine. That works for us.
Sweet sauce. Okay. In that
we
case,
we do need to quickly address the chat thing though. Like what's going on there?
Right. So I'm guessing nobody is reading chat. Is that correct?
No.
I am.
Oh, you mean like the live stream chat? No,
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't have that open.
All right. Well, if nobody has it open, then by all means, chat. If you want to try to answer, go ahead. You don't necessarily, just for bragging rights at that point.
Yeah.
Yep. That's fair.
So let's go ahead and proceed.
Okay, we're moving into difficult questions. And Swert, do you want to make these for prizes?
Let's go ahead and do these for the prizes.
Okay. In that
At
case-
this point, I'm going to point out, if you pass, you move on. If you fail, you have one more try, and then you, next question you miss will be, that's your placement. You're 4th place all the way up to 1st.
All right.
Does that make sense?
One
Yeah.
grace period.
I'll
In that
go and
case-
type that out just in case Barry didn't hear me.
No, I heard you.
Awesome.
Excellent.
I'm glad I don't have to type that out then. Go ahead.
All right. In that case, our first difficult question is: before the infected Coley balls, What item did Akmu use to try and fool other Matoran?
Ooh. I actually don't think I know that one.
It's a tough one.
I was about to say, that is very tough.
Just going right into it, huh?
Like I said.
Eljay did warn me, he is not merciful.
Oh, no. It was really funny because at the trivia challenge we did in Brick Fair, I kind of warmed everyone up. Me and Pablo Zath from BZP, we warmed everyone up with some pretty easy questions like,
Yeah.
"Oh, who's the red one from the Tomata? It's Tahu, and what's the island from 06 called? It's Voyanui." And then we got to the hard ones. I said, "I'm warning you guys. I'm warning you. What mask does Dizalk wear?" And they're
Oh
just
God.
the room hushed.
To quote Dr. Eggman,
Don't
don't get too excited, boys! Those were the easy ones!
Those were the give me's. All right. How much longer do we have to answer? Did everybody get answer in?
Everyone has just answered in.
I'm sure I was wrong.
The correct answer is Lucky Gakula. So if you remember from Matanui, there were these little frogs called the Gakula. They were a combo model between the Livok and the Galak.
Yeah, I
the
still
Borok.
have one built, actually.
It's a really, really fun combo model. So what Akmu would do, he's try to pass him off like a lucky rabbit's foot. I think he did that either shortly before the infected Coli balls or in Metro Nui. It was one of the two.
When was
regardless.
that
That was
established?
a Matanui.
Like I said, my memory. I think it was the Matanui City of Metro Nui guide. That book.
I think that.
So that
sounds
the,
about right.
one of the one pieces of extended reading I didn't get to for Gathered Friends.
Exactly. That also, I believe, has Matoro's singing voice. So the ones who got that answered correctly, down to the word lucky, would be TuragaNuva and Tapio.
Nice.
Well, of course, TuragaNuva would get it.
So the other two did not answer correctly. So that would be a use of the freebie question.
All right. So everybody moves on, but just remember,
Now
next one is out.
Says G2, I'm out.
All right. So let me go ahead and find something. Okay. Next question. This is another difficult one. My criteria for whether or not they're difficult is whether or not I would struggle with them. So the next question is, who was it that saved Lekon's life when he was a Matoran?
God, I don't think I know that one either. This is all gonna be from extended reading, like the Rahi book
That's
of
where
the
the
Dark
best
Hunter
trivia
guide.
is.
It's like, this is all stuff I haven't read yet.
I thought so. I just had to look it up just to confirm it, but I thought so.
All right. The answers are in. Everyone moves on. Everyone is correct with their answer. Hoa Duma.
That's right.
I was not confident about that one.
No,
Yeah, I mean, that's what
it's
I
one of those.
probably would have expected.
It feels like a trick question. You're like, are you sure that's what it is? Does it really make sense? And then you're like, yeah, no, that totally makes sense. That's totally in line with the
what
writing
you really
of the
have to think,
Bionicle.
yeah, I was gonna say, like, what you gotta really think is, like, under normal circumstances, yeah, that might not make too much sense, but would it make sense in a Greg book?
Yeah.
That's the answer here.
I don't recall where this was even specified. I think about it.
I'm pretty sure it was one of the books.
Encyclopedia.
It's either that or an OGD. I don't
It's
remember which.
around somewhere. I'm sure it's accurate.
Well,
Yeah.
it's on BSL1, I'll tell you that. So at least
is
we have reference.
All right.
Somewhere.
All y'all ready for the next?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Here we go. Next question. What species does Voparak belong to?
Ooh.
I didn't think he even had it. I thought he was just like Kreka, where it was just like, he's just an unnamed species.
No, I actually kind of thought the same thing until recently. I was looking into it and it's like, he has one. All right. And Okay, yeah, everyone's in, and I'll accept all of them. It's Siderax.
Chat says wrong answers only. Excuse me?
What?
The correct answer is Siderax species.
Yep.
No. I don't buy that for a second. I don't care if Greg said it.
like
I don't buy that for a second.
Tribe leader or something, right?
No, he was mutated.
Yeah, right.
He was a clan leader at one point.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Also,
But yeah, no,
someone in
he
chat
was.
just randomly said Lesovic.
Best answer.
All right. So, let's move on. I'm no longer merciful. The gloves are off.
I'm sorry,
We're moving
those
into
were
my-
merciful.
Trust me,
Scared
as
LJ.
soon as you do these next few.
I've known
They're
LJ for like 8 years now. That was merciful.
Oh,
You're gonna-
Dios
you're-
mío.
All right.
I'm not
You
even
ready
a
for the first
participant
hard
in this
one?
and I'm sweating.
Next question. Which two regions of Metchanui was Kanokatoss most commonly played?
Oh.
Oh, what?
Don't say I didn't warn you. You gotta
Hey,
walk
Liam?
closer to me now to answer
Remember
this
when you
question.
said this is going to take a while?
Worst part is I was reading the site that came from just the other day, and I still don't remember.
Also, y'all in chat will be happy to know that Rebuilt is half uploaded now. It just reached about 50%. So,
Alright.
no more buffering.
Yeah, I would have been wrong with that one.
The answers are in. And no one got this correct.
Oh, no.
Oh, no!
So, the answers I were given were a combination of Onumetru and Limetru, Pometru and Tametru, Limetru and Tametru, and Limetru and Pometru. The correct answer is Tametru and Onumetru.
Why?
But that
I knew
doesn't
it was
make
one of
any
the-
logical sense. This is like, why
So,
would Comatons?
how do we want to handle this? Do we want to say everybody moves on anyway because they all got it wrong, or are we
Everybody
sticking to the rules?
Nobody wins. Everybody gets everything wrong.
I'm perfectly willing to give
It's like the
a bit of a
lottery. The
reprieve.
pot increases for the next
Like,
player.
let me ask you this: do you want more torment? Because this is how you get more torment.
I'm perfectly willing to give a reprieve because this is a really hard one. Like,
It's your call. You are the lore master.
fair enough. I'll give one exception for this one, and only because I had so much fun reading this one off. All right.
Okay.
Next hard question. There are 2 known levels of Carver. Which level was Hafu?
Ooh.
Notice how everything has gone silent.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Do you hear that? Shh. Shh, shh. It's a tumbleweed. All right.
I think you mean
Alright.
Tumble Harakiki. Thank you.
All right, waiting on one more.
Oh, I messed up the spelling.
I will forgive it. All right,
Thank you.
so everyone got this right. The correct answer is Master Carver. All right,
What's the other one? Just out of curiosity.
it's just Carver.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's kind of like master and apprentice at that point. But
This next one's going to be miserable.
Oh no.
What did concept art indicate as a possible name for the Skull Scorpios?
I
Oh,
almost remember this one actually, just because I have an archive of concept art. Concept art and like leaked promo images and stuff like that.
Well, it's in the art book, the G2 art book.
Also, for the previous question, one of our Twitch users says John Carver.
All right.
Good answer, but wrong.
2 more to go. 2 more to go. All right.
Oh, I remember that name. I just looked it up.
Okay.
Oh, that was fun.
Everyone is in. 2 of you have passed, and 2 of you have not.
Ooh.
The
Okay.
correct answer is Sculpions.
Ah,
It's
that's right.
So it's a combination of skull and scorpions. So it's
I
scorpions.
don't know if that would be better or stupider than what we got.
Oh, it
I'd
was
say
absolutely
it's stupider. Yeah.
It's absolutely stupider.
I mean, we're talking about the same generation that had stormerangs, so
Mhm.
Yeah.
like that
All
is
right, so
literally out of the Tasmanian tiger.
So who is gone?
Peri and Tapio.
All right. Well,
Oof.
technically, since you both went out at the same time, I'm trying to think how we're gonna grade them.
Consolation prize?
I had one of those grace rounds, no?
Oh yeah, Tapio still had a grace.
Oh, yes. All right.
Okay.
Well, then Peri is gone.
I'm dead.
Rip.
All right. 4th place is Peri, and I will mark that on this post right here.
Everyone in chat, give Peri a round of applause for effort.
Hey,
Thank you, thank you.
I appreciate you being a part of it. If you would like, you can either stick around in the call, or if you have to drop out, I understand.
I can hang around for a bit more.
Okay.
All right. In that case, we're moving forward. We're down to
You're
3.
very brave to watch everybody being tortured.
The next question is, what year was Cryoshell formed?
Oh, I know this one. I know this one. But actually, does this... I have a question about this question.
I have an answer about this question.
Is this talking about when they formed under the name Cryoshell, or when they all just got together as a band, but otherwise were still unnamed?
As far as I'm aware, when they came together under the name Cryoshell.
Okay, alright.
All right. Our contestants have answered. The correct answer is 2006.
Really? Well, if it
Yes.
was 2006, then why didn't they have that title when Creeping in My Soul came out?
Mm. I don't
Because
make
that
the
was just
rules.
credited to Christine Lorenzen.
I think it's because at the time that was just her song as compared to... They didn't actually start going out as a band until, like, what? Mid-2008?
Well, even Gravity Hurts had the same band members. It just wasn't Lore singing.
Right.
Yeah, they didn't start using Cryoshell at least until the closer to the truth.
All I know is what I've gleaned off of BSO1. So let me hit
Yeah,
that.
no,
right
it does specifically still state it was formed in late 2006.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably when they started working on Creepy in My Soul. So I'd assume that's where.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Because that was their first song.
Yeah,
And
they
then
just.
we'd
I'm pretty sure they
clearly-
didn't.
And then we'd get another awesome album from them every few years up until present day. Oh, wait.
there.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it says
no,
here.
even
Hey, but at least we got a new Tool album, so I'm not complaining.
even Wikipedia is saying it's 2006.
Yeah, it does say here on Biosector though, mid 2008, Closer to the Truth was their first release under the Cryoshell name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
well, how do you want to deal with that, LJ? Did they all get it right?
No,
Under
we
yours?
did have one wrong.
Okay, who was it?
That would be me.
It's Tapio.
All right.
Now, given that this is a little bit of a it's a little vague, admittedly, because it's off of BSO1, but and
It is.
Wikipedia.
I mean, there is at least 2 sources cited that says 2006 right there. So,
And it is the year that they formed, though there is dispute as to whether or not it was under the Cryoshell name.
right.
So
Well, your question just asked what year were they formed,
that is true.
and it does specifically state Cryoshell was formed as a group in late 2006. That's the answer I can give. Is it a bummer? Yes, but technicalities. I leave it up to you to decide.
Vahkiti, I want your thoughts. What do you think?
I think it's a brutal question that has the potential to be kind of questionable in nature, but if the question is when they were formed, the answer is when they were formed, not when they released their first song under that name.
All right.
All right.
Fair enough.
Well,
in that case, we have our third place. Tapio. Another round of...
Here's a place.
All right. I guess we're moving on with the battle of the brains. So, Eljay, pull off. No more stops.
All right. Hey, Owen, question. Did I ask
wait.
GalleyNuva...
Hold on. I just want to appreciate for the moment that our last two contestants are Lowan and Owen.
Oh my god. This
And together they are Lowan.
Or Lowan.
You can't see it, but I'm doing a fusion dance over here.
All right. So, Owen, correct me if I'm wrong. I did not ask at the trivia challenge from Brick Fair the GalleyNuva propellers question, yes?
I don't recall a question about that.
Really?
Wonderful.
So, what are GalleyNuva's propellers called? You have multiple choice.
Ugh.
No.
Oh, multiple choice. That's nice.
Are they called Aqua Rotors, Nuva propellers, Mizuni Rotors, or Mizuna Rotors?
See, I feel like you just threw those last two in there just as a red herring. Because the Nuva items, with the exception of Pohatus, didn't really have names like that.
Can you read those off again?
The options are Aqua Rotors, Nuva propellers, Mizuni Rotors, or Mizuna Rotors.
This is the first one I've been sure of.
Oh no, I'm not.
All right.
I just looked it up.
I've got to go with A, personally.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have our winner.
Oh.
Wait.
The correct answer is Mizuni Rotors.
What?
Wait, didn't I get a grace?
You have a grace.
Yeah, great.
The tension builds.
Oh.
Oh, sneaky on me there. But yes, no, the actual answer is Mizuni Rotors, which surprised the heck out of me.
Yeah,
And you know what?
because,
That was from the source.
The only other item that the ToaTapio had that had that kind of a name were the Codon Ball or the Codon Claws.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So
Yeah.
Borak called many promo CDs as the source for the Mizuni Rotors.
Correct.
I think it might be in the style guide as well.
It could be in the style guide. That's interesting. They had that wonderful name, but they never used it for anything else.
Yeah, well, I think fans didn't pick up on it. And, you know, using names for other things tends to be a thing that fans did with Greg.
Oof.
All right. Another multiple choice then. So we're all safe. We're moving forward.
But this is it.
How well are you fellers on your G2?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, no. I might be able to get this.
All right. In the Protector's language, what does Umrak mean? Either A, Shadow Fiend, B, Dark Warrior, C, Shadow Hunter, or D, Creature of Shadow.
See, just because he's... I want to say just because, like, he's called Umarak the Hunter, that it could be C, but at the same time, that could also be a red herring.
I feel relatively sure on this.
All right, our answers are in. And both of you are correct. It is Shadow Hunter.
Huh.
All right.
Again,
it was...
kind of falls flat when he is no longer a hunter and is instead an insane giant beast.
I'm really proud of this question because I figured that a lot of people would mess up on Creature of Shadow because if you think about it, he is the Creature of Shadow in the same way that Agil is the Creature of Light. He formed with the rest of the creatures.
Yeah, that's a good point.
My headcanon.
You can't hook him on the toe with Max, though.
When I answered just you real fast recently, like, I said Shadow Fiend because that just sounds like something they would do.
Mm-hmm.
I applaud that particular answer because it did trip me up a little. I knew it was not Dark Warrior. I knew he was never a warrior. Shadowhunter just seems like such a gimme at that point, and then look at it.
In that case, I'm going to make
the
a
fact that G2 is super straightforward and doesn't leave anything to subtlety.
You know, you're right. Hey, the Toa are stars.
So,
Shadowhunter the Hunter falls.
No,
in a
they
long
didn't
line
just
of
come from the
redundant
stars.
Bionicle
They are
names.
the stars.
I will ask you all to forgive me after this one.
Oh,
Because
no.
it's much
Oh,
harder.
No.
It's
Oh,
better
no.
to do it and ask forgiveness than ask permission.
At least you did it with 2 people in the running.
When LJ has remorse, you know it's bad.
Which 2 Bionicle books were the only ones officially translated into German?
What?
Nani.
Oh, Nani indeed.
One of our chat members just made the joke Bionicle stars. Like the previous
Now,
thing about
you
the Toa, the G2 Toa.
To be fair, you don't make jokes about Bionicle stars. They were already a joke.
All right, I don't need the full titles. I just need the book numbers.
Oh.
For a second, I thought you were asking for like the Lego Shop at Home products number.
Part number.
That's what I thought at first.
All right, time is up. All right, so not only is time up, but both of you are wrong.
Oh.
The correct answers are Legends 6, City of the Lost, and Legends 7, Prisoners of the Pit.
Why?
Those 2.
Why?
I don't make the rules!
We're just
All
gonna give Germany the whole 07 arc except the ending.
All right.
So how do we want to do that, since they both used up their thing and they both failed on the same question?
We'll do it this way. I have one more question, and the first one to answer it correctly gets
Oh
it.
no.
Oh no.
What if you both get it wrong at the same time?
If they both get it wrong, then we'll move on.
We
to
do
another.
it again.
I got 100. I'm not.
Oh
hurting.
Jesus! Well, I thought you said like that's your last question, so like that's all you got.
Oh.
Oh no,
no,
he's got a lot.
Oh yeah. No, I'm good. All right.
Oh, speed is not my friend.
What was the proposed name for the Rock She of Heat Vision set from
I know this one.
2010?
Oh, mamma mia!
Type fast.
And we have a winner.
Well, I had no idea.
Lowan is correct.
I'm legitimately shocked that Owen didn't take this, given your current position.
The correct, to be fair, this was never something entered officially in the canon, but was confirmed by members who worked on the stars. The proposed name was Zirok.
Huh.
Oh yeah.
You learn
And with
something
that-
new every
And
day.
see, I totally typed that into BS1 because I thought that was just something we had as a page. No. So I'm like, I know the answer. I knew the answer. And I was just going to confirm it. But it's not a page. So I really should make that a page just for that trivia.
Just the page Zyrok.
Right.
But there you go. There you have it.
Oh, no, wait. It is totally a page.
Well, I win. I
welcome
accidentally left the call. I apologize.
All right. Well, we have our winner then. So
Indeed.
Congrats, Lowan.
Thank you. Oh,
Congratulations.
good job. Really well. I'm shaking right now. I was very stressed by that.
Oh yeah, same here.
So,
All right.
what does our winner win? I guess.
Well, that's the question to ask. So I'm going to go ahead and just ask first place of the 4 that I sent you earlier. What would you like to be your prize?
Hang on, I gotta scroll up and find him now.
As do I.
As do I. Wait, no, never mind.
I keep getting Discord
All right.
notifications.
Here are the 4 prizes. I have them right here. You have the choice between Gali Uniter and Akita as a single package, Umarok the Destroyer, the Skull Basher set, or Protector of Stone. I didn't say they were great prizes, however.
Well, the thing is, being Australian, I want to immediately go for the Protector of Stone because I headcanon him as Australian, but I also need, and I need a second Umarak the Destroyer for something I'm building.
All right,
sorry,
so
everyone.
go ahead. That's perfectly fine. Again, first place isn't necessarily you get whatever I give you. It's you get what you win. So there you go. We'll go ahead and get the rest of them off screen. That way, or should we just do it right now when everybody's here?
Let's
Sure.
just do it.
Oh, sure.
What are we doing?
All right,
What's going on? What's happening?
So, Owen, which one do you want? Just go ahead.
Lowan picked Umarak, right?
Yes.
I'll take the Gali and Akita then.
Okay. And
All right,
since
and next is Pia.
yeah, me. So since I already have the Protector of Stone, I'm gonna go for Skull Basher.
And unfortunately, Peri, I think we know what that means.
The Protector of Stone. Not a bad.
All
set.
right. And that is all of that.
Nice.
So I need to clarify to everybody on the stream, there was no set first prize. It was, I had a list of prizes, and they got to choose what their prizes were. That's how I like to work. So the winning prize is currently an Umarak the Destroyer, and that is going to our champion, Lowan. Round of applause, everybody.
Indeed. Very well done to all.
You can't see me, but I'm bowing.
Lowan, you really bonked this challenge on the head.
All right,
Okay,
all
go
right.
home.
Very good.
All right.
I'm going to my corner now.
Well, I appreciate everybody joining us. I appreciate you guys, coming out and answering the questions. Like I said, you're all winners anyway because you got through everything LJ threw at you. That's already impressive. Unfortunately, there just happened to be one better person than the rest of us. I don't know. I don't know. And that answer is LJ.
You flatter me, but I didn't win this trivia challenge.
All right. So, what is next on our schedule then, Swert?
I guess we could go back and finish our game? Question mark?
Yeah, that sounds like a plan to me. As I said, our Pohatu will no longer be Mirror, but I believe Ganto has been brought up to speed with the rules of the game now. Hopefully, Ibby,
All right.
if you haven't
I'm
done
glad
it,
somebody was able to do that for us.
So
I guess we will drop back into the call, and
we're going to take a quick
Go
break
back.
first, just to make sure we have all our ducks in a row, and this is going to be a quick one, I promise. And then we'll get started. So we'll be right back, everyone.
All right,
Wonderful.
thanks, this was fun.